Yeah, yeah, hey, 3 mics, 4 minds, one room, one time, yeah. Pull up, pockets live in effect. 3 brothers at the table, at a queen of the set. Mr. No Heart, yeah, he talking from the soul. Breaking down the feelings that you never let show. Be the bear, big calm, big care, big truth. Lay back, buddy roar when he speak for the youth. Good guy slide and see the world kinda sideways. Turn a hard day into a laugh, that's his way. Miss Triple R in the cut, that's the coast. Real raw, real ready when it's time to go close. Different angles on the same old stress. We don't argue for the win, we unravel the mess. Hey, different perspectives, welcome to the session. Hey, 4 voices, 1 fam, learning every lesson. We don't see it all the same, that's the blessing. Talk it out, walk it out, this the check-in. Different perspectives, pull up, take a chair, hard talk, head.
Yo, what up, world? This is the one and only Mr. No Heart coming to you with another different perspective podcast. And listen, it wouldn't be a podcast if I wasn't joined by the, and when I say the, I mean the strongest mission, Give it up for my boy Peter Bear. Give it up for him. Give it up for him.
Hey, what's going on? What's going on? How you doing? Hey, y'all hear my boy working on his smooth jazz voice? Yeah, catch him on smooth jazz 101.9 coming soon. But hey, glad to be here. Glad to be here. What's going on?
Hey man, glad to hear you. Have you here with me this evening. And for those of you that joined us last week, we are joined by a special guest. Give it up for Miss Mary, y'all. Give it up for her. Give it up for her.
Hey everybody, it's good to be back. Let's see what we're getting into tonight.
Hopefully not too much. We want to keep it.
Keep it what? Keep it what?
That's what I was wondering.
Yeah, keep it what? Because it don't sound like you're gonna be able to keep it anything.
Oh man,
something that got 3 parts. I mean, it's probably too late to keep it anything.
Think so?
Yeah. It's too late.
Crazy word. But for those that joined us last week, and those that's been a part of this series, we're discussing the 10 hills of marriage/relationships. And for those that listened to the first episode, which was what you can find on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, where you get your podcasts, we discussed Happy Wife, Happy Life. That had his own little thing,
It's crazy.
It had its own little energy. So we're gonna let that be what it was. It was a good time. And then on last week, I sound like the old people. That's crazy.
You sound like, I mean, it's about that time.
Okay,
just let it set in, right?
Okay. You know what?
I mean,
what y'all not?
Man, you said it.
All right.
We ain't even 5 minutes in, y'all. I don't want to have to just kind of have technical difficulties,
Bro, you said
We
it.
just vibing.
You said it.
You know what?
And you know what? We would have kept it moving had you not pointed it out. You would have just kept it rolling. You was like, "Ooh, no, I sound old." And it's like, you know what?
Right.
Since you said something,
it kind of do sound a little.
It's still,
we just agreeing with you. I'm sure we right there with you. I mean, real close.
One band, one sound, man. Right. My knees popping too.
Oh wait.
So
yeah, mine been popping a lot. I mean, all right, go ahead. Sorry.
Anyway, on last week, as I was saying, we discussed communication problems, 50-50 in the marriage/relationship, and don't be telling other folk y'all business. If you missed the episode, it's up on this channel. Go watch it. It was a good
Please.
We had a good time.
If you need to watch it twice, do that.
Yeah.
Right. And
while you there, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. That means you hit the little thumb button.
Right.
Then you go hit that bell.
Mm-hmm.
Right. You need to get those notifications.
and
Right.
then you just go in the section and put I like the comment section, put I like it. That's what you gotta do. Something simple. You ain't gotta put too much, just put I like it. Trying to get us in the algorithm, But we love y'all and we appreciate y'all. But we're gonna get this show on the road this evening. Because this is part 3. And we're gonna bang it out, man.
From the shoulders, from the shoulder, still from the shoulders,
So the first topic of today is going to be
Sound like a drum roll, please.
Sorry, y'all. I'm having showing my age, please. All right, we here. We got it. All right. Today's first topic is couples don't fall out of love. They fall out of the habit of turning toward each other. Love rarely leaves in one dramatic moment. It leaves in 1,000 small ones nobody thought to protect. I read that again so I'm a little tongue-tied. Couples don't fall out of love. They fall out of the habit of turning toward each other. Love rarely leaves in one dramatic moment. It leaves in 1,000 small ones nobody thought to protect. Reading that twice, I kind of got a better comprehension of what she was trying to say, but I'm gonna let y'all.
Well, I mean, what you think she was trying to say? Because reading that, I feel like that's just like you just chose different words to say the same thing. Like,
I feel
I
like
mean,
she was pretty much saying like, y'all, okay, let's hypothetically, y'all didn't break up because of this one fight. It's because of the 1,000, the little things that been adding up. That now she's like, oh, or now you're like, it's all the little small things that y'all never really brought to a conclusion. Or you never handle, or this disagreement over who washed the dishes on said day, or a disagreement about there's like a bunch of disagreements that added up to
right?
now
But I
where
feel
it's
like,
like, go ahead. I'm sorry.
no, I'm sorry. Yeah, no, my bad. Yeah, my bad.
Oh no, I was just saying, pretty much. I was just saying. I just feel like she's saying it's like a bunch of little things that make up the big thing at the end.
Right, and I feel like we think the same thing. I'm just looking at it from a different angle because I feel like to fall in love with someone, you don't just fall in love. You fall. There's a lot of little things that make you fall in love with someone. So it's like, okay, boom, I fell in love with you because X, Y, Z, 1, 2, 3. Right. So to say, yeah, you don't fall out of love. You fall out of turning to habits. It's like, yeah, of course it wasn't. Of course it wasn't love. I didn't fall out of love. Of course, it was a bunch of things, but those things ultimately made me fall out of love with you, right? Because had you could fix those small things, but if you don't fix those small things, I'm gonna fall out of love with you. So I just feel like it's just a different way to say the same thing. It's like, to me, the way I'm looking at it, it's like when the auto dealership say, hey, you need a new car. It's right. Yeah, you need the thing is you need a new car, but ultimately your brakes are bad, your alternator is wrong. Like, had you fixed all those things, you wouldn't need a new car, But now you ain't fixed those things, so yeah, you need a new car. Like, yeah, you fell out of love because you felt unappreciated, you felt overlooked, you felt all these different things that ultimately made you fall out of love. So I feel like just like, yeah, yes, she's right, but you fell out of love is the reason, So I just feel like, yeah, so a lot of things just to say the same thing.
I mean, that actually kind of made sense. I ain't
You
even
know?
gonna lie, that made sense. But when I seen it, when it said the habit of turning toward, like, you fall out of the habit of turning toward each other, I thought it was talking about like, maybe you start going out more, or you start confiding in somebody else instead of
uh,
talking to your person um about the problems. That kind of starts a whole nother situation. But you have a friend, right? And now you're having these conversations instead of speaking to your partner about what's going on and stuff like that. So when I thought about turning, like the habit of turning, not turning towards each other, I thought about that. But I understand what you're saying, though. That makes sense. Like all the
yeah,
little small things making a bigger picture. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Mhm.
yeah, because it's easy. I mean, like I say, people say you fall out of love. Like that's I feel like that's just the the biggest way to encompass all the things without having to go into detail of what actually happened. Like what happened? Well, we just fell out of love. But reality is, all right, he didn't support my dreams, or she didn't value my opinion, or everything they said they just overlooked. Like, yeah, I
Right, a bunch of small
understand.
things, right?
Yeah.
And then you just got fed up with it,
And
and
you
then here
just
here we are.
here we are. I
Okay.
don't even care no more. Now you walking past, you walking past me every day, won't even say nothing. It's just like, yeah.
Well, back to I know we talked about this last week, but do you think that the communication would have helped with all these other things? So you don't feel appreciated. Did you have the conversation about not feeling appreciated? Or was it more of
Yeah.
a, okay, listen, you doing too much right now? And they, or like you do something around all I can think about is like doing stuff around the house right now in my mind. But, and then they come and they start nagging about something else or saying something about something totally different, but they didn't notice anything that you did that day. It becomes
Yeah.
something totally different. Do you say something then, or does it like in the back of your mind it's like it's cool, and then it just kind of gets bigger and
Yeah.
bigger?
Yeah, I would hope you say something then, but most of the time I feel like you kind of pick and choose what you think is big enough to talk about at that particular time. And I feel like that's what makes it difficult because right, I done cleaned up this whole kitchen, but the only thing you can think of is that I ain't vacuumed the floor.
Right,
Like you ain't even noticed that when you went to grab your favorite drink that was already cold, you ain't even putting none in there.
right.
You ain't thinking none of that, but my shoes on the counter. I mean, whatever.
Although the shoes on
But
the counter kind of
I mean,
intense.
I mean, you're right. That's a little out there, but you know, you know, but something on the counter they ain't supposed to be. But yeah, I
Right,
understand. But I feel like that's a difficult part. It's just to know when you think something is big because you don't want to. At least for me, I don't want to come to you with every little thing,
every
which
little thing. Right.
even though I feel like I should be able to, but after some part, you're like, dude, all right, you see me leave the ketchup, don't tell me I left the ketchup up, just put the ketchup up. Like now you picking and choosing, and I
Mm.
feel like that's the thin line you come from. So like, where do you do? And because these little small things, that's the hard part. You got to gauge how big it is to you or how big you think they are going to be to them. Get in there at Mr. No, get in there at any point,
Well, I feel wait. I thought
Yeah,
it,
like
I
that.
feel like you should have a safe space with that person though. So
Yeah.
I do understand because we said this last week, but I do understand that you don't want to feel like you're constantly saying, oh, I don't like this, but you should also be saying, oh, I like when you do this. Also, it's not just I
Yeah.
don't like these things, but I like when you do these things.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But compliments are hard now. I feel like if that was given just as much, the bad wouldn't be so difficult to do. Like, if you can come in leading with, hey, you did this, this, and this. I appreciate you doing this. But hey, if next time if you think about it, here you go. Maybe you gotta figure out where to put it. So it's- but yeah, it's a lot of little things that make you fall out of love with each other. So but I feel like ultimately you do just fall out of love. You
So
know.
my question is, can you use those small little things to fall back in love? Like to just like this the reason why, like I don't know, I can't speak for everybody. For me, I fall in love with the little things, like the little things you do. So can you? I'm not sure how y'all go about that process, but do y'all feel like you can just do the reverse of it? Like, okay, let me fall back in love with the small things to get back to the bigger picture. Do you just feel like once you're there, you're there?
No, I don't think that once you're there, you're there. I think that if you think about all the things that you fell in love with before, like
Right.
try to make it a positive situation. It the reason I can't say like every relationship, right? But when we're speaking about this, it becomes a negative situation. Everything is negative, negative, and that's
Right.
what causes the relationship just to keep going downhill because you at that point you can't find any positive. So if you could think about why you fell in love with that person in the first place, like what made you what makes you smile when you think about that person. Don't think about all the stuff that make you upset that make you upset.
Right, for
Think
real.
about the things that make you happy about that person, like whatever you guys talk about, or when you go places or do things, and all of the things that made you fall in love. Think about those things,
Right.
And then maybe that could kind of overcome all of the negative, but you're still going to have the conversation about all the negative that is now surrounding your relationship.
Right. Yeah.
And sometimes people just don't want to put in the work, so that's where oh, I just fell out of love.
Yeah. Oh, I
That's,
feel like that's the easiest thing to do. It's like you don't really want to be here. It's like it's easier for you to just be like, oh yeah, I just fell out of love. It's like reality is you ain't want to be here. You look for a reason. You
right.
found it. You found the quickest one that you could and took your exit and
And
got
so
from there.
sometimes people think
Yeah.
that the grass greener on the other side.
And I'm telling you. I'm telling you. And little do they know it's turf. You don't even got to
Listen,
water
it's fake. It's so fake. It's so fake.
it.
It's so
Hey.
fake.
Uh-huh. Turf over there.
Crazy.
Yeah. Jeez.
Do you feel like
Oh,
you
boy.
know? And I'm gonna get back on topic. Do I feel like you ever really? That's a dumb question, but anyway, do you ever feel like you truly ever fall out of love, or you just feel like you just don't like that person no more?
Nah, you can fall.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah.
You can
I
fall
feel
out
like
of
you
love.
follow love.
Yeah. Because me, I don't think you can be in love with more than one person. So for you to be like, let's say you fall out of love and then you move somebody else, I feel like yeah, you can only be in love with one person. So I feel like you gotta. For me, you would fall out of love. You can fall out of love all the way. Like yeah, like I can love more than one person, but to be in love, nah,
Right.
one person. It's too difficult to be in love with more than one person.
And that
Like
makes sense, but you can care about multiple people.
oh,
You know what I
for
mean?
sure, for
So
sure.
I think that when you said like, do you fall out of love? Yes, you fall out of love with them because you're no longer in love with them. Like the
Right,
things that they're doing or whatever is not giving you those same feelings they once did, right? Like
right,
it feels completely different, like on a whole nother level. But you can still care about them, but just
right,
on a different level. It's not like a I love you, like or I'm in love with you. It's more of a I care about you, I don't want anything to happen to you
right,
type situation. It could be like that, but I agree with you. I don't really know how you would be actually in love with more than one person, but people get things mixed up with lust and
oh,
the guppy type love, which is kind of like that love where it's like I care about you type situation, and
yeah,
they mistake that for being in love with the person when really you're
right.
just
I care about
it's
you.
right. That's it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's like I wouldn't want anything to work with you. Like, yeah, I'm gonna have you back. Like, I care about you, but
Right.
yeah, to be in love is like, hey, look, like I might, I'm in love too. Hey, if you drown, I might just make sure you stand on my back. Hey, I'm a risk.
Hey, he said
You
I'm
know,
drowning
like,
first.
hey, I can say, hey, like if I'm in
Yeah.
love, hey, I'm
Yeah.
gonna come say, I love you. Whew. See, what you mean you can't swim? Ooh.
Hey, we
Yeah,
both
man.
can't swim. Look, he said we both in there figuring it out. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I think you could fall out of love. It's more of a care situation at that point.
Right. Yeah, because there's some people you just don't. You're not gonna stop caring about. Like there's just you don't build the time, the connection. Like you're not gonna be able to just fully, whatever. But you ain't gotta. You're not gonna be in love. Like yeah, I'm gonna care about you. I don't want you. We don't even gotta talk every day. We don't gotta do nothing that. But
We ain't got
I
to
wish
talk
the
ever
best for
again,
you.
but
Right. I wish the best for you.
right,
Yeah. I wish the best
right.
for you. Cool. But yeah, to be in love. Yeah. You can fall out of it for sure.
Hmm.
So you pretty much just said being in love is drowning for that person, and loving somebody is, man. What you
Throwing
got
them
to do
life
it.
jacket.
Hey, what you got to do is you got to
Yeah,
wave in a
that's
circle of motion.
no. It's like being in love is I'm gonna jump in the water for you. Like caring about you is I'm gonna throw the life jacket. Like I'm gonna throw the life jacket. I'm gonna throw the little buoy. I'm gonna hold on to the buoy. I'm gonna pull you back in. But I'm not gonna risk
It's more
sad
of like what
singing
you
and
say,
slow
risking your
songs.
life for them
Yeah,
type situation,
yeah,
or giving them your last. Because not every person that you care about, I feel like you would give your absolute last for. But the person that you're
right,
in love for, I mean, I can't speak for everyone else, but that's kind of what I'm getting from it. Was like, okay, you love them, you're in love with them, so you'll give them your last
right,
because you want to make sure that they're okay. Now, the person you care for, you're like, well, I'm sure you got I'm sure you got other people who care for you too.
Right.
Let's go ahead and make a pool
Hey,
of money together, and we'll
hey,
figure out how to
we can come up
get
with
kids.
we
Yeah,
can
we'll come up
brainstorm
with a plan,
together. We
right?
can brainstorm together.
Listen,
I got 5 on it, or maybe even 10. Like,
I mean, maybe, but yeah. All jokes aside, yeah, I think so.
I just got a good question from one of our active listeners. They said, and I know it's kind of off topic, but I'll bring it back in. Can you love? Hold on? I don't even want. Maybe not misquote this person because that's crazy. Uh, do you feel loving from a distance is still a thing?
It in what aspect? Like,
That's what I had to ask that same question because I'm like,
I think loving from a distance, if you're talking about family members and stuff, or are we just talking about as in only
you
relationships?
gotta love them niggas from a distance because
Yeah, I was gonna say because that ain't you. You gotta. But you mean loving like being in love with someone, but you kind of have to let them go. So it's loving them from a
Oh
distance. That
yeah,
type of situation.
maybe it's like pretty much what you're saying. Like I love you, but I gotta love you from over here because I know if I'm close to you, it's toxic. So let me just love you from over here. I got you. If you need something, holler. But as far as us being in close proximity, can't even do it.
Like two flames together, just making a bigger situation. Like people who they love being so connected together, but they're no good for each other.
No,
And you have to like get yourself away. So I can. That's a hard situation there, but yeah.
That is because it feels so right, but it's so wrong.
So wrong. But
I mean, is it wrong if hey, like is it wrong? Like, because it don't sound too wrong, right? If it feel good, both of y'all choosing. I feel like if both of y'all choosing, it, like.
But we keep getting put in bad situations. I don't know.
Are the bad situations because y'all together, or the bad situation because y'all just not really thinking, right? Right. Like, are we just looking at are we choosing for real? Like, are we bad with money, or we just chose to get the 27 car we couldn't afford?
Listen. But sometimes in all honesty, you have to look at the relationship or however it is, and say like, are we really moving up, or are we kind of? Is it decline? Like, is our lives declining? Or are we leveling up? Are we? Because if you're really not, I mean, what are we really doing here, right? If we're not,
I get it.
If we're not growing together, kind of just a stagnant situation. But yeah, loving from afar would definitely be something crazy. Yeah, that's all I can say on that one.
How long would you want to do that?
There's no how long. There is what this person seems to be talking about. I don't know if you never heard of this before, but basically it's like you guys just are not good for each other. But the thing is if you believe in that type of stuff, it's like you guys keep getting pulled back together.
Right.
You keep getting, like
it's like fate, huh?
Right. Kind of like that. Yeah, but it's not. It's not.
It's like Hancock for real.
Yeah, legit.
Like they in love, like Hancock, like where the movie, the Super Team, they in love with each other, but every time they kill each other because
right, just like that's a good reference. Yeah,
I feel like that's Bobby and Whitney though, because that was some toxic love. But they they were in
love. They just did drugs. Yeah, that was love. Yeah, they just had fun. That drugs, it was the drugs. That's all it was. Money plus drugs plus real love. I love you, Bobby.
I'm just saying, but like, I need that crackhead love because crackheads be so loyal to each other.
Hey, but see, I don't think I just think they were in love, and the crack just made that shine so much more. Like, I feel like whether or not they had the drugs in it, like I feel like they loved each other. And then now that we got the money and the snow, baby, I'm finna wild out. Baby, sit on my face in public, baby. Like. Girl, I'm gonna wild out.
Not sit on my face. Not condone public PDA.
Outside the limo.
They didn't even care what they did in public. They said they doing whatever. It's whatever. Yeah.
I got the bail money. You probably ain't gonna take me to jail because it's Bobby and Whitney. It's gonna be a hell of a story. Your people ain't gonna believe it. You gonna be. You know what? Hey, we all doing the two and follow you to the house. See, I'm gonna make sure you get there safely. Right?
Oh,
Okay.
screaming.
The story: I arrested Bobby and Whitney, or I partied with Bobby and Whitney. Oh yeah,
I mean,
man.
which one you want?
Come on, please. We right out the road, officer. I know it. Go ahead. We all good. Go ahead. Have a good night. We love you, Bobby. Yeah, we know. I'm telling you, boy. The drugs just
No,
cranked up,
I really
you know?
thought that they were in love. Like, was it
Right.
toxic because of the drugs? Yes. But I
Right.
think if they were able to not be crackheads, it probably would have helped the situation.
Yeah. See?
But I,
Crack
And
just
by the
ain't
way,
care.
everybody, we love Whitney and Bobby. We not
no,
talking
for sure,
about them.
for sure,
We
no,
Oh,
for
love
yeah.
sure,
them.
for sure.
Man,
But we
look.
all know,
That was some of the purest black love we ever seen. I mean, if the
right,
drugs weren't involved, it probably been better. But you know what? You gotta take it how you get it. You know, it is what
right,
it is. You know.
right.
You probably wouldn't have seen that though. You
Yeah.
probably would have seen a reserved Bobby and Whitney because the drug the one that made you be like, damn, they really love each other. They
No,
wilding
for
the fuck
sure.
out.
No, for sure. Because
You know?
like they definitely was just like slobbering each other down. Like I was just like, that's great. I mean, it's
And they
it's
wanted
not.
to be in each other's skin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like no, they literally
you
wanted
Yeah.
like
ain't seen one
literally,
without the other.
like they literally was like, let me be in your skin, like real life stuff. And I was like, you know what, that's
Hey,
I
turn
can't
turn
even
up.
think of that. Your facts, but you know, I mean, listen,
And so maybe that's what you're missing. Just a little toot here and there.
I
Listen,
mean,
You know?
relax.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. We don't advocate.
Are
Don't do
you kidding?
drugs.
The
We
way you
don't.
said that, there was no
I'm,
smile.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
cause they do a
You
little
know.
bump every now and then. You
You
might
know. I'm
find
Next
you
sure.
thing
a
you know,
Whitney
we're gonna have a
body.
bunch of
Right.
crackheads subscribe. I mean, as long as you got subscribers, right? I
Hey,
don't
long
know.
as they subscribe. Hey, I don't care what you do outside of this podcast. Listen, it got nothing to do with me.
Don't
Just
Hey,
take
hey,
me to their
we
advice.
do we do care about what you do. You know, we do care. Don't do that.
if you
Don't do
need,
that.
I mean,
You know.
you,
if you need the paraphernalia, I know somebody to get it to you for the low. Just go ahead.
that's crazy. You are lying. Relax. They coming right now.
Excuse me, sir. I was just joking, officer.
It was a
God
joke.
damn,
It was a joke.
relax. Please come with us. You know, you ain't gonna never hear
All
from me
jokes.
again. That's crazy.
My name Bennett, and I ain't in it. Well, I'm
I ain't
telling
in
you.
it.
His name is,
Hey,
and I
hey,
can tell you where he stay at,
hey. My name
and
look, and I ain't. My name Paul, and that's between y'all.
he's
Right.
stashing it in
He
his
got
drum
he
set
got a
right
saying for
there.
everything. What?
Hey,
Hey,
I'm
officer, it's in
telling you,
his drum
boy.
set, and he got the keys in his
Hey,
guitar
I'm
right there.
telling you,
Don't.
boy.
And then if you can find the extra kilos in his truck wheel, I can tell you
Mhm.
where all the stash spots is, officer. We going down together. Ain't no. Nah, that's crazy.
What damn? Like Gucci Man. What damn?
Hey, we going down together, but nah, man. We're gonna keep this show moving, man, because we having a good time. But we, you know, topic number 2, roommate phase is not love dying. It's intention disappearing. It's your wake up call. You didn't stop caring. You stopped choosing. And the good news in that is simple. What got chosen away can get chosen back. So, if anybody confused about the roommate phase, that's when y'all just living together. Y'all literally just living together.
When the thrill is gone.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with that one. Like, it's like 'cause I feel like a relationships, like it's you choosing that person every day, and then, like you say, one day somebody feels like not doing as much, and then next thing you know, that day turned into a week, the week turned into a month. Next thing you know, you 5 years down the line doing the same thing over and over again, and then you wondering why you went the phone when reality is both y'all chose to be there. Like, yeah, she liked flowers on Tuesday. You stopped getting them about a month ago. She ain't say nothing. You forgotten her. She used to write you little notes in your lunch. She ain't did it in about a month. You don't remind her. You don't say nothing.
But it bothered you.
Right, but it bothered you, right? She used to turn your water on when you come up the stairs when you come home.
Hmm.
She ain't did it in a week. Cool. You used to wake up kissing in the forehead before she left. Now she just walk out the door.
Now y'all rolling eyes at each other.
I'm telling you, what? Have an argument, don't talk in a week.
Yeah, that be the part.
Yeah.
Everything goes back to
So
the communication.
yeah.
Everything goes back to it. And when you just said maybe one day one person don't got it, that's that percentage, that
Yeah.
that whole 50-50 situation, when that's not how it works. So you have to choose that person, like you said, every day. And you think about, like, each person should think about how to make, I don't even exactly want to say happy, but in my eyes, I would say happy. Like, what do you think would make them happy? Like the whole starting the note thing inside, like if you're making lunch every day for that person or whatever, that note in there probably put a smile on their face. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It made them feel some type of special. Like, okay, you thought about me, you put some real thought into this. It could be something real small. Like it could
For
just be like,
sure.
oh, I love you, or I miss you, or whatever. I can't wait to see you later. Something so small. But now you don't got time to write 3 words.
Right.
You got time
Right.
for, and then in their mind, it could be the guy. He be like, "Oh, you got time for everything else. Now I don't
Everything.
got my note in this lunchbox." So I mean,
Correct.
it's just putting that person first. And sometimes we let life get so hectic, and you get so busy, and we use all these excuses when really you just had to make sure that you're choosing your person all the
Every
time.
all the time.
Right.
All the time. Yeah, because like you said, man, just the small stuff you used to do that you don't do. And it ain't like nothing ever changes. It's not like your day got that much busier. It's like you just, now you substitute that time with scrolling, or now you substitute that time with laying in bed, or now you whatever the case may be, whatever you doing with, so it's like you say, you gotta choose that person. So yeah,
Hmm.
that roommate phase, I feel like that roommate phase is something serious, boy.
And
I'm
easy to
telling
slip
you,
into too.
it it
Hmm.
it is. It is. And don't let you have somewhat of a busy life where you are really going in and out.
Hmm.
Next thing you know, months go
Years
by
don't
and
pass
you
by.
right
Yeah.
and you
Yeah.
yeah, you looking like, damn, what the fuck we doing?
Right.
All right. Now you making the decision off of now when it could have been fixed 2 years ago.
So just hypothetical, is it easier to slip into a new roommate phase when a newborn is like in the picture? Is that like usually the cause of it?
Nah, I don't. I feel like kids is the easy. Kids can be a way because like it's easy for you to use kids because kids like are busy. They cause another step in your life that you got to account for. But I wouldn't say. I feel like you still got to choose your partner,
Hmm.
right? You don't like you still got to choose your partner. Yes, y'all have kids now. Granted, it might be other situations where one person feel like they doing more with the kid that might cause other things,
Hmm.
but you still got to choose. You still got to choose your partner, right? You go to work every day. You still got to do your job. Your job. Your boss might throw a wrench in the system. They might say, "Hold up, what you call it called out today? You got to do yours and theirs. You still got to do your job,
Hmm.
right? There are things that still have to happen that you still should choose to do for your partner. That you know, yeah, life happens. Kids can have effect, but I'm not gonna say that's the reason. Newborn 18, 5, 10.
Right.
Because that's always going to be something. Like as you get older, parents get sick, parents
Hmm.
get older. Like you getting things of the age, like things happen.
It's
Right?
always something.
It's always going to be something.
Hmm.
Right? So for you to let one thing deter you, it's just like no, yeah, it's always going to be something. But I chose you to always have something together with. Right?
Right.
We always going through something together.
Right. It's never
So
one person going through something, and that's one thing, is that people think, oh, okay, well, I feel this way right now. No, now we're feeling it. Like, let's get through this together. Let's figure out how to get through this moment together. Because once you leave that person behind on whatever they're feeling, now it's just like they feel like you've kind of neglected them. They may not say it, right? But
mhm,
in the back of your mind, you're just like, okay, you haven't asked me how I'm feeling. You haven't you haven't tried to help me in this aspect, or whatever the case may be. But you have, like you said, you have to choose that person every day. And communication. And when you said something about like newborn, yeah, when one person is doing more than the other, it's
yeah,
going to turn into a situation. But I feel like
yeah,
when you have two parents who are doing what they need to do, right?
right,
Getting up, changing diapers, feeding, whatever, I feel like everything is fine,
right,
because not just one person is sleep deprived, or
yeah,
not one person is taking care of the baby. And but that's always an issue. It's like, oh well, we grew apart during this phase. No, not really. If y'all would have just had the conversation and both parties was stepping
Right.
up, and it's not, and I'm just going to say it is usually the mother who is doing it, right,
Oh, for
in most
sure.
cases.
For sure.
But when you have an active father there who is, he getting up and he's excited and he want to be with the baby and all that stuff, it changes the whole dynamic of the situation. And if it doesn't,
Right.
I mean, it should, right?
Right.
Because now it's two parents. It's not just one being tired and grumpy and like, please don't look what you just said under your breath. Because
Right.
listen, you hear everything at that point. But yeah, it's just choosing each other. Like, it could be the longest day ever, and like you said, you'd be like, oh, I stopped on the way home from work. Like, maybe she home with the baby and you already went back to work, and I know you tired just like she tired, but you
Right.
stopped at the store and got her some flowers. I can tell you right now that done cleared up anything she had in her mind,
For sure.
anything at all. Like,
Right.
dang, you just left me here. I know you got to go to work, but I'm just
Right.
here.
Right.
But them flowers done brightened up her day, and vice versa. Whatever whatever he likes, getting him that. It just or just conversation. Don't always have to be a getting anything, but sitting down and giving that person the time to just talk
Yeah.
about whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, people definitely use the newborn stage as a
Oh yeah. A reason. A
mhm,
reason.
yeah,
And it's the easiest one to do because you like it's valid. It's like you say because when mama is breastfeeding 8 times, nine
right,
times, she ain't got but 30 minutes of sleep in the last 4 days because
right.
whatever. And you like I said, if even if the dude think he doing a lot, it's still not enough.
Not
You
for
know,
when the
not
mom
for a
is having
newborn,
to
right?
breastfeed.
Right.
Nah,
It's
you
not.
ain't doing enough. Just know,
It's not enough. Like I can be
right?
a witness. It's not enough. Like waking up having the pump, always hurting and shooting. Don't have a big baby like mine. Feel like he had teeth before he even had teeth.
Listen,
So hey, is you gotta choose your person. You know, make it an effort to choose that person. I feel like you won't hit that roommate phase. And if you do hit the roommate phase, if you make a conscious decision to choose that person, you won't stay in it.
right.
So how would y'all navigate without you ain't go too much detail, but how would y'all navigate that roommate phase? Just say like, damn, you with this person X amount of years, how would y'all personally navigate the roommate phase?
You gotta talk. That's it. And you gotta be honest with your conversations, right? And both parties gotta be willing to do the work, right? Because we can talk till we blue in the face. But if we ain't sitting here and putting that action plan that we done went over 8, 9 times into action, we'll still be here 3 months from now going over that same action plan. 6 months from now going over that same action plan because neither of us, decided to work. But like, yeah,
So so quick question for you. Speaking of that, and I'm gonna let you go, man. I ain't forget about you. You say act like so whose fault is it? Just let's just say you're actually doing what y'all discussed and she's not. At what point do you be like, how many months down the line is it to where you're like, okay, we keep coming back to this same point, but I'm actually doing what we talked about and you're not. So at what point do you be like, what are we really doing?
all right. First, I feel like the first conversation. I feel like I'm not gonna wait months because if you wait months, time get away from you quick.
Mhm.
So if we talk about it and then I see, hey, it's still an issue, I feel like we're gonna bring it up again. But maybe it's not. Maybe you're not understanding what I'm telling you. Like maybe it might be a comprehension thing versus a conversation thing because I feel like that's hard.
Right.
Like I can tell you something, but if you're not understanding what I'm saying, it's never gonna land. So maybe the next time I tell you, maybe I might need to change what I'm saying or show you what I'm talking about. It's like, hey, like I understand you're doing this, but hey, try doing it this way because that's the way that benefits us, together. Like, oh yeah, if hey, I know you're trying to come take the baby, when you come in, but that's the time when he's sleeping, so it's not really beneficial for you to try to come get him. I need you to get him, you know, when you done came home at 9 when he's wide awake crying and I'm try my best to cook. That's when I need it. Like if
Right.
those are the conversation, like you got to revisit if it's not happening. But if you wait 3 months, you're gonna build up a resentment because 3 months is a long time for you to have to continue to think about it because you're not thinking about it every 3 months. You probably thought about it the next day or the day that it didn't happen again or the day that it
Right.
didn't happen again. So
Mhm.
you thinking about it for 90 days. When then you bring it up, it's like, well, shit, you know. So then it probably don't come off as clean. Now it probably come off a little more aggressive. Now it probably, and I'm just speaking for me, because that's how I know I did it. Like it came off a little more aggressive. It come off a little more forceful, and then I know it ain't landing now. So then what happens? Another 3 months go by, and then the next time we yelling. So you gotta have the conversation, and you gotta make sure the comprehension is there. You know.
Yeah, I don't think that you should give it too much time.
Yeah.
Because, like he said, the time definitely gets away from you. It'll be a year later, and the same thing happening, and you're just really pissed off. Like,
Yeah.
you're past the pissed off level. And now, when you go to
Right.
have the so called conversation, it's going to turn into a complete argument because your body language, your facial expression,
Hmm.
your tone, all of those things are not nice anymore. I'm pissed off because we already had this conversation, and you're still doing the same thing.
Right.
That really pissed me off. Like we had the conversation, hey, this is turning into this, so let's go ahead and change it. I'm probably going to let you know. It may go a day or two. You trying to, it depends on what it is, right? Because some things people have been doing for so long that it's like a repetition type situation.
Right.
um so let's give it a week.
Yeah.
Not saying we just about to be done in a week. I mean, we're gonna revisit that conversation in a week, and like you said, maybe we can go ahead and go over it again and be like, okay, what's happening this week? And then kind of, you don't have to point out every single time because now that becomes a little, like you're pointing the finger type,
Right.
but that this is not working still. So let's come to a conclusion on what will work for us.
Hmm.
And
Yeah.
maybe you guys can kind of inch towards it instead of it being like a complete turnover. Maybe we could get just a little bit closer each time. But right
Right.
now, you still in the same spot, and it's about to piss me off. And you
For sure.
listen.
Like ain't
So
showing
yeah,
no effort.
waiting is not it.
Yeah. Yeah. If you wait, yeah. Cause like I just think you're not like I said, you're not waiting to think about it between the times. So, yeah, don't wait too late. Give it some time, but revisit if it's not working because the thing is and also what you don't want to happen is for me to think something is working because it took 3 months for you to say something like, hey, we had a conversation. I thought I did what I thought was fixing it, right? And then I've been doing that and you ain't been saying nothing. And then now you say, oh well, this ain't fit. Like I I changed up what I was doing and you didn't say anything about it. I thought I wasn't doing that no more because you didn't mention it. And then here, long and behold, you've been you've been holding grudges this whole time. No wonder you ain't get my large fry like you normally do. From the show. Like, geez. Dang, I come, you know, I'm thinking like, oh yeah, I see the Wendy's. Oh, you ain't grab me, normally I get a large fry. My bad, I forgot.
Listen,
You
please
forgot.
don't come home with no food without. Please
Oh,
don't.
you forgot.
Please,
Okay.
do not come home with no food if you don't have no food for me. I'm about
Hey,
to be
I
so
forgot.
mad. I'm about to be so mad. You ain't even
And
calling to
then,
ask. You want something?
and you know what I like? I get the same thing.
Every time.
Every
Listen. You know what? Something else is that actually really just hurt my soul a little bit because I'm just like, please don't come home without no food for me. And you over here munching.
Mm-mm.
I hope that food tastes disgusting.
Right. Right.
Anyways, I was gonna say, one thing that I thought about is what about if that person is like you guys get to that roommate stage because one person is going through something, but the other person hasn't taken the initiative to see what's going on. Like maybe you're becoming depressed for whatever the case, whatever it is, something that's
Right.
going on, and you're not saying nothing. They not saying nothing. They just going on about they merry little way, and you just over here,
Right.
like, all right, that's
Yeah.
cool. You know what I'm saying? So I think that you can also get there like that because you're not communicating.
Yeah.
And then also, I feel like as a partner, shouldn't you know that there's something wrong? Like, you good? You okay?
Yeah.
Let's have a conversation.
But how
It
many
could be,
times do
it
you
could
say
be,
that? How many times do you say that? Cause like,
oh, if
cause,
something's wrong.
cause, cause I'm bad at that. So, cause I'll say that I'm bad at that. Like, I feel like if something's like, if even if I can tell that you not 100%, unless you unless you bring it to me, I'm not gonna ask because I feel like it might not be, even though we partners, there might be a reason you ain't brought it to me yet, you
Mhm.
know. So I feel like I'm gonna give you that time to tell me what's going on. And like I say, I could be missing a lot of the times with that, and I know I have missed a lot of the times with that, but I think that's just on mine. I feel like if you're going through something, don't sit there and go through it alone. Like, if you need me, tell me you need
Are
me.
you
Now,
gonna
granted,
do the same
fine.
thing?
Yes, because
Are
I feel
you?
like yes, I would, because if like if I'm stressed, I'm going through something, like my partner will be like, hey, look, hey, I'm calling, like, especially if I'm really going through it, like, especially like, hey, look, I ain't had a cut in a month, like, my work clothes don't be ironed, like, I ain't bought no cologne in a month, like you can see me, like, you seeing them off, right? And if I don't, like, if I'm going through that, I feel like I'm gonna be like, hey, look, like, I'm calling out today. I need you to do the same. Could you please do that? We ain't got to do too much, but I need you to do whatever. I feel like I'm gonna say that, but I feel like if you don't, I just feel like don't
What
hold it
about if
against
it's
me if I
something
don't
deeper than
check.
that though? You
Right.
said you talking about some you talking about clothes and
Well, what I'm saying, but I'm just saying all those things that, like, something that it could be deeper, but those are the signs that let you know that I ain't myself, right? Like, I could be dealing with something internal, but I feel like most time when you dealing with something internal that's really bothering you, like, there are gonna be signs that let you know, hey, homeboy ain't straight. Like, we call, bro, he ain't pick up. Like, he normally pick up. Like, he
right.
might tell us he can't come out, but he normally pick up. Hey, we checked on, they ain't moving. He normally here, they normally there, they're not moving right. I feel like there'll be signs, but like I say, my downfall is it's like it's like don't ask, don't tell. I feel like I'm not gonna be intrusive if you not willing to tell me. Like,
But with your partner, y'all live together. We talking
I
about the roommate stage, so you're not gonna say nothing
but
else?
I understand that, and I feel like that's where I will fall short, because I feel like I'm gonna ask you, like, I'm gonna notice if something's wrong with my partner, and be like, hey, look, are you good? But I feel like I'm not gonna push the issue if you don't tell me, the first or the second time. Like, if I say, hey, you good, and you be like, all right, nah, I'm cool, and then I know I'm like, hey, look, I know you're not cool. Like, I know you. Like, I know you're not good. Are you sure? I like, talk to me. If you say all right again, I'm not gonna push the issue after that. So if a month goes down the line, I'm not saying a month, but like, I might check, but I'm not gonna be as invested with you what's going on if you not invested with telling me what's going on. Like, I'm
Mm.
gonna make sure you ain't finna hang yourself, but I'm not gonna be
Be the
knocking on the
door
door.
too.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be knocking on the door every 5 minutes, because you in the bathroom weeping. Like, are you gonna tell me what's going on or not? Like, or hey, I'm here outside of the door. Whenever you're ready to talk to me, I'm here. Or I'll be downstairs. But I'm not gonna keep knocking,
But
asking
I
you to
mean,
tell
like,
me.
okay, you ask one day, you know something's off because maybe their demeanors just off. You
Right.
ask, they don't tell. So you like,
Cool.
okay, cool, we're gonna move on. Next
Right.
day, it just seems like it's declining. Do you just be like, okay, let me pull you aside, like we gonna sit down and let's just try to have a conversation?
I'm not. I'm gonna be like, hey, I think we really should talk about it. But I'm gonna give you the choice to either talk about it or not talk about it. I'm not gonna force the conversation. If you tell me no at that moment, I'm gonna say, hey, whenever you're ready to talk about it, I'm here for you. But after that, I'm not gonna bring it up again. You know? Yeah, I'm not gonna bring it up again, because I feel like at that point it's like there might be something you just don't want to tell me. So whenever you're ready to talk, here you are. Well, here we are. Here I am. So please be open with your partner. You know, be honest, and just doing it. I feel like, tell me if you hey, I ain't ready to talk about it. You
I
know,
feel like I feel like in that situation though, I feel like man, the more like you say, for me, I if somebody asks me what's wrong, I'll be like nothing. And something might be wrong, but that's just me though. Like, what man, what you got going on?
right,
I don't
right.
know.
But I feel like I wouldn't hold that against you, or I feel like I wouldn't hold no ill will if you chose, you know, if the person, your partner, stopped asking. Like if I say, hey, what's going on, and you say nothing, and I say, okay, cool, and if you say, hey, what's going on, really, we should sit down, and you say no, I'm gonna leave it at that. Then a month later, I feel like you don't get to be like, well, I was really depressed. And I was like, well, you can be like really depressed. You can say you was really depressed. And I could be like, yeah, I could be understanding, but I feel it shouldn't be there should never be a time where it'd be like, hey, you know, why didn't you push the issue more? You know, I like hell, I'm here for my partner. Please tell me, but the communication has to be both. As much as I want to know what's going on and make sure you're all right, you got to be willing to share.
I mean, that makes sense.
I can't.
You can't hear me?
I can hear her. It's hold on. Let me see.
It's like you unmuted, but I don't know if you.
Hold on. Let me remove her.
And there we were two.
Say something.
Uh
Oh,
oh.
can you hear me now?
The bingo. We
Yeah.
bingo. We
It's just
back.
He
I
was
had
like,
to
I
do it.
can hear her, but yeah, I understand where you're coming from, but me, I'm gonna keep asking because I'm just saying because it could be something really deep, right?
Right?
It could be, and then sometimes I just feel like our significant other just doesn't feel like you're a safe space, maybe
No,
on things that have happened prior or just in general. That's just how they are, right? In
for
general,
sure. For
because
sure.
you guys have talked about that before and opening up to women and stuff like that. And it's just like sometimes the trauma or just black guys
Yeah.
don't really have those type of conversations about emotions and what's going on with them. So you saying that you going to tell us what's wrong is crazy, because I heard you say more than one time that that's not really that's not really your thing. But I mean, I'm gonna keep asking. So I mean, either you going to pep up or we going to keep asking the questions, because I'm just like, you okay,
All
you're all
right.
right, or and then eventually it comes out, and then you're like, oh, okay, and now you don't have the conversation on whatever it was, right?
All right.
I mean, but
No, hey,
and
I agree. Hey,
it
what
may become annoying, but guess what,
it's
we
gonna
gonna
come
figure
out.
it out together. We're
I'm
gonna
with
figure it
you.
out together here.
We locked in.
All right. Mm-hmm.
Hey, I'm with you when you're right. I'm with you when you're right. I could definitely see why a lot of things went a little AY when I'm like, oh, you ain't gonna tell me? Okay, cool.
Right. I'm gonna go ahead and let you
Yeah, I'm gonna let
figure
you
that
handle.
out
Oh
on
yeah,
your
I'm gonna
own.
let
You
you handle
said
that.
nah.
Yeah, I feel like
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you handle that. Yeah, I can.
So sometimes it's just like
You
a
know.
safety situation, because it becomes, okay, are you going to repeat this to someone else?
Mm,
Are you going to judge me? Um, like it just, there's a lot that goes into that. And sometimes your communication about yourself, maybe you're a good communicator, but when it comes to talking about yourself and your feelings, that's
right,
not a good, like,
right.
part for you. Like, you don't
Yeah,
know how to navigate those waters. And when you get into a relationship, you have to learn those things, or things just don't work. Like, it's not going to go past a certain point. Like, maybe you can get a couple years, right?
right.
You could possibly get that far, but I want to tell you now, it's not going to last forever,
Yeah,
because
should
you're
be
you're
hard.
you're not talking about your feelings on how you feel. Like, are you telling this person, like, it could be good or bad. I love you
Right,
because of this, or I love you and you make me feel like this. But like, you guys have talked about that before. It's like the logic. You guys keep thinking so logically. Women want to hear, like, how do you feel? How
right,
do you, or like, how do you feel about me? Like, you have to kind of just let it flow. And if you're not safe, then what is the point? If you don't feel safe talking to that person, what is the point? Oh, they fun. Cool, they fun. And that's it.
Mhm.
That's it. That's all. They fun. And we
That's
gonna
it.
have fun. But guess what? Don't try to have no conversation with me because now that's not the level that we're on. But that person that you want to be with, there needs to be a safe space with them. Not a, oh, I can't talk to you right now, or I can't have this conversation with you, or you thinking in your mind, oh, they about to use this against me in a
Yeah.
negative way, right? Like, now y'all going to get into another argument, and they're gonna be like, oh, you remember where you told me that da 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 da, and you're like,
Ugh.
oh,
Dang.
you
Okay.
know, because sometimes those things get brought up, and then you're
Yeah.
just like, wait, I told you that
Yeah.
when I was vulnerable, and now here you are throwing that in my face at a time where you're angry.
Yeah.
So, and we do say things that are not nice, and when we get to that point, but sometimes you have to have the conversation before you even get to that point, right?
Please
So
have it.
it's finding that person that you can have that safe space with. And if you can't, there's no point in building on that
Mm.
because now the foundation is not even there. It's crumbled, it's cracked. It's going to fall apart eventually. Right. And just go ahead and, you know,
A little
yeah,
salt bay.
yes.
A
Salt
little
Bay,
salt bay.
right,
Yeah.
right, right. So I mean, that's my take on all of that. I just
Mm.
think that people don't want to have the conversation on what's going on with them, possibly because of trauma,
Right.
and they kind of have to like let you in. But over time, if this person still ain't having no type of conversation with you,
Right.
you're not their safe space, and you're gonna have to let it go because there's no way for you guys to build on that if you can't have just general conversations about what's wrong,
Right.
right? You got to get over the trauma at some point in time, even if it's like little by little. I'm not saying you got to spill everything at one time,
Yeah.
but just a little. Oh, let me see how they about to. Let me give you this little nugget
Uh,
right here.
come on.
And now you done got mad. Let's see what you say. You know,
Uh-huh.
yeah. So stuff like that. What you thinking, Mister No Heart?
I y'all, that's a touchy thing because it is like I guess dudes. I'll say dudes deal with
Oh,
trying
you
to
can
be up.
hear him?
Nah, he talking.
Yeah, he can't hear
Oh,
you.
okay. I can hear.
Hold
Okay,
on,
maybe it's
hold
just me.
on.
Let me.
No, hold on,
I'll be
hold on.
back.
No, let him let you out. He gonna take you out and bring
Yeah,
you back in.
can you hear me now? No.
Can you hear him? Oh,
Can you hear me now?
oh
Okay,
Lord,
take
you still
yourself
can't
out
hear
there.
him.
You tell him to take
I
yourself
can hear
out.
you, but I can't
Oh,
hear him.
take yourself out and then re-add yourself into.
It's because when you do it, it do this every time. But anyway, um, it's all about the dudes. No, don't be saying it. Don't be. Oh man,
Let's gonna start singing.
this is what happens when you go live, guys.
Can
This
you
is
hear us?
live.
I'm back, baby.
Hey, you was in there in a church choir. What you got going on
Oh,
over there? We heard you singing.
haha. See, Mm. But yeah, I'm back, baby.
All right,
Yeah,
go ahead, Mr. No Heart.
it's I don't understand because pretty much y'all said it already. It's like dudes do the situation where we be like, I'm gonna open up to you, and next thing you know, it's thrown back in their face. And then now it's we're never opening up again. So I guess that's just it's all full circle in that situation. So yeah, I don't. I personally would never just be like, this is going on with me. I just be like, it is what it is. Keep it pushing, and you don't have to ask. I just be like, no, I'm cool.
Right,
But
but do you be cool? I guess that's the thing. If you ain't truly cool, then that's where the disconnect come from. Like if you really cool, then let that shit slide. But if you ain't cool, you might want to say something because I'm feeling your partner can tell when you cool and when you're not cool, and you might not get a partner like that's gonna keep pushing the issue. You might get a partner that's like, all right, cool, and then that shit just ain't gonna rock.
wait, I don't need
So
a partner that's gonna push the issue. I'm more so like I feel like when I reach that point of okay, I'm teetering. and I need you at that moment, like you said, if I call you and be like, hey, I need you to take off work today, like, are you gonna be that person?
All right. But
But
so you're gonna be like, I'm good until it get to that point?
yeah, because I feel like at that point is I'm still trying to manage it. Like I don't need to. I feel like I'm a burden. So I don't feel I want to be a burden unnecessarily. So I'm just like,
To your
ah,
partner? You feel like a burden to your partner?
let's not go there today. So
Look,
we
this
go.
is this.
Let's
Wait,
not.
when we
Let's.
just when you just wait, hold on. When he before he even started, he said like they start using things against me. It's all the things that we've gone through as children, as teenagers, adults, whatever. Right? Those are there's a lot of traumatic situations, right? And you have to try to work through it. But the first step is knowing that there's a problem,
Right.
but to keep moving forward in the problem, that part doesn't make any sense to me. But I mean, I may not be right, but for me, I've been through a lot, and I can say that if I responded to my partner with the things that I've been through, I'd probably be like a very horrible person. Because like if you really think about it, right, and all the things that you've been through in your life, you could just pick adulthood,
Mm,
right, with
all right.
being in relationships. I would be a horrible person because people do some horrible things, right?
Mm.
And you have to now take when you move to the next step to somebody else, you kind of have to leave some of that stuff behind. It's hard, like you
Yeah.
said, easier said than done. But when you're able to trust that person, and you may not be able to trust that person 100% because you're just not a trusting person anymore, but you have to give them the chance that they deserve
Right.
because
Right.
they didn't do anything.
Come on.
They're in the same space you're in right now. We just, you just trying to,
All right.
that's it. So, I mean, I'll go with what he's saying, which is, he at some point in time, if he does end up needing to talk or whatever, he just wants to know that, you gonna be there at that point in time.
Well, I mean, you might catch them out the blue. Like, let's say they don't know nothing wrong with you, and then boom, you be like, "Hey, I need you right now." Hold on,
Right
whoa,
now.
whoa, 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 whoa,
Right
whoa,
now.
hold up, man.
Right.
Hold on, what the fuck going on? You just
Right.
said
Right. What just happened?
like
Right.
you
Right.
yesterday. You just said you was good, and then now it's a fire, So
Listen, it's more than a fire, it's an
yeah,
earthquake.
like
Right.
that
Right.
could be a lot. That could be a lot to put on, a person,
No. But see, he just said something about the burden situation. Look what you just said. It's not, it's
But I'm saying I feel like at that particular time. But if you were to be like, hey, when they ask you the first time, if they be like, hey, are you good? And you be like, nah, I ain't really good. Something going on. I ain't really got it to talk about right now. At least that lets them know
right.
that hey, look, they ain't been too well. They can't count on me, but there might come a time where they gonna need me. Versus, hey, the shit done blew up. I need your help right now. So I mean.
But when it's your partner, you'll know. Like we were
Right.
just saying, you'll know that something is wrong with them. They
Right.
just haven't voiced it to you. Like you'll know that,
Right.
you know, whatever, however, the talk, the attitude, the everything is just not the same. So you'll know eventually the conversation will come up, and maybe in bits and pieces or whatever, but you'll get a little bit, and maybe that can just take off a little bit of whatever they're going through off their shoulders. But as I said, sometimes you have to leave some of that stuff in the past and give, the
Mm-hmm.
next person or whoever you get with a clean slate and not hold
Yes.
those things against them. Like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, I'm not about to talk to you about this because the last person did this.
Right.
I've heard like like why are you acting like this? Like why are you I was just like this just me. I've been through some stuff, but this just me because this is just how it I don't know, this just how it is. This is what you're getting.
Uh,
I could be annoying sometimes. And yeah, I could be annoying sometimes. But I'm about to ask a question a lot of times. You good? You okay? And you could be like, yeah. But guess what? If your voice don't sound right, probably in about 30 more minutes. I'm like, you good? You okay? Okay, your voice came up a little bit. Okay, maybe you're okay, but I'm about to ask you again tomorrow. You okay? You know? So it's just it's kind of like gaining that trust, but yeah.
Mm.
Mr. No Heart, you agree or no?
Nah. I believe prevention is better than cure. So I'm not even gonna give you the poison to poison me. That's crazy. Like, why would I do that? But
What I'm saying,
that's not
what I'm
even a
saying, it ain't always got to be poison.
I mean,
Like,
you're right, but
Right.
I don't know that. I don't know
but
that.
I'm saying, but she just said you got to give that person the benefit of the doubt or a
I
clean
mean,
slate.
but how many times can you keep giving people the benefit of the doubt? You keep getting bitten behind.
Well,
But
obviously they
every
wasn't your person. What about if you
yeah,
missing your person right now because you're sitting here and being like, oh well, I'm not about to give you. I'm not giving you any ammunition against me. What? What ammunition? I don't.
I
I'm
don't even
just.
got no gun.
Right. I'm just over here, just like what's going on. But this is a prime. This is an example right here, like of what I'm saying. Like when it becomes things have happened
Yeah.
and it there's kind of no coming back from that until you realize yourself that you should give that person a clean slate and you know
Mm-hmm. Clean slate.
easier
Ain't no
said than done,
ain't no
but
Oh,
okay.
clean slate. Your
oh,
slate
for sure.
muddy.
It started out with the last person stuff
I'm
on there.
telling you, jeez,
Listen, the last
I'm
person
telling you,
stuff was on there. You trying to clean it off, and he like,
hey,
keep it right there.
yeah,
Sit it down. Like,
uh-huh. Lay on that.
right. Why I gotta
What's
lay
this?
right here? Right.
Fester
Right.
in it.
Crazy.
Become one with it.
Oh,
I don't know. I don't want to be one with that.
I'm
mm-mm.
saying, but we gonna move on to the next topic. And the last one for tonight. We're staying together for the kids. It's teaching your kids exactly what to tolerate in their own marriage someday. They're not watching what you say about love. They are studying what you accept.
Mm.
Oh man.
Who want to go first?
I feel like that. I feel like that's cool when that applies when your kids reach a certain age, right? Because while you saying like, oh yeah, I'm staying because of the kid, because of the 2-year-old, right? The 2-year-old ain't studying your love habits. The 2-year-old not watching what you say about love. The 2-year-old, I mean, granted, hopefully it's not toxic enough where the 2-year-old can see y'all bickering and fighting like that. But I'm saying like most of the time, yes, to a certain degree, but I feel like yeah, once your kids can start picking up on subtle hints where they can feel energy, where they can see, oh yeah, mom ain't saying nothing, but the way she just looked at that, and, oh yeah, I could tell. And granted, some kids can pick up on that a lot earlier than others, but I just feel like yes, but at a certain age, you know, and then again, who am I? Because I ain't standing with no. Your kids gonna leave you. So what's the point of standing for the kids? All right.
FTK, FTK, FTK.
I
I'm
think
saying.
listen, in households, I feel like kids know, like if you can look at let's say a 2-year-old, like you said, or a 3-year-old, right, in a household with mom and dad who love each other, it's a healthy environment, a healthy, loving environment, you know what I mean? Compared to a 2 or 3-year-old who has parents who are fighting and bickering, or maybe it don't even have to be fighting or bickering, but it turned into a roommate situation. So you're not seeing your parents give each other a hug or say I love you or give each other a kiss. Those kids know. Like there's an emotional part to that. It's not like, oh, I know they're supposed to do this. They don't know that. But the kid, you know what I'm saying? Like the kid picks up on the emotions in the house. Now mommy over here rolling her eyes. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
At daddy. Now she rolling the baby over here rolling his eyes at the dad. It's crazy. Um, I would say
Mm-mm.
staying is a crazy situation, but I can say that I have been in that situation. Um, and I regret it now, right? But in that moment, I felt that if I left the situation um that my son's dad wouldn't be in my son's life. Like I said it all the time. Like I just
Mm.
felt like if I leave, it's kind of like okay, out of sight, out of mind. So
Right.
like if I leave, he's just like, oh, well,
Right.
And so I waited a very long time to make that change. And when I did that, it literally is what happened. And I think if I would have done it earlier, like I wanted to, it probably would have taken away some of the problems that my son ended up having like, now he can ask those questions like, why isn't my
Right.
dad calling, or why isn't this happening or that happening? Before he probably was like, oh well, where he went, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I waited so long because I just wanted his dad to be there for him. And really that shouldn't have been me trying to force it. It should have
Right.
been like, you just want this.
Correct.
But
Right.
you definitely will
Yeah.
lose a lot of your life thinking about, oh well, I want to stay for the kids. No, them kids
Mhm.
see that y'all hate each other. Move on.
All right. Mm.
But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, don't stay. Like I say, yeah, don't stay from kids. Cause like I say, man, them kids gonna have a life of their own. They, you know, if y'all think it can work and that can be the glue, hey, but
What the kid ain't the glue ever.
I mean,
Never.
that's that. What I'm saying, like if both of y'all can, like I say, both of y'all can choose each other, like maybe that can just be the ignition that lights the fire. Like, okay, we both gonna do this for us, and also doing this for us is gonna be beneficial for the
Mm.
kid. But you gotta want to do it for yourselves. Ain't no kid gonna hold that together. Like, but
Nah, that's like when
don't stay for the
those
kid.
women be like, "Oh, I'm just gonna have a baby and he's going to stay." No, ma'am, he's
He's
not.
gonna be he's
He's
gonna be
still
a
gonna
single
be.
mom. He
He's
gonna
gonna be over there
he
all
gonna
by himself,
he gonna be
listen,
you gonna be
because
you gonna be
he's still gonna
mad.
go.
And now you're gonna
Yeah,
be your summer gonna be gone, your hair edge is gonna be falling out, your nose
I'm
gonna
dead.
spread,
Listen,
and
out
then you're
out
gonna
to
be
here.
mad. And then you're gonna be
Listen,
mad.
so mad. Why you out? Well, he out
uh
there living his best life.
the meatballs gonna be good. Don't get me wrong now. The
That's
meatballs gonna
crazy.
and the
Listen,
pasta
at that
salad gonna
baby
be
shower, you about to
busting, boy.
have everything. Yeah, crazy.
Oh man, please don't have no nigga kid thinking he gonna stay. Don't do it. Don't do it. And please don't shoot up the club thinking that she gonna stay, because then you just gonna be mad. Both of y'all gonna be mad. Ugh.
Everybody mad.
Everybody mad. Lord.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate here, and I'm gonna be
Oh, here we
like,
go.
no, I'm just gonna give a different perspective.
Mhm.
I've seen and witnessed kids who, let's just say, they're like 16 and their parents get divorced. Their whole life fall apart.
Mhm.
They don't know how to. They be so distraught and toe up. My mom and dad are. Listen, they'll never recover. Some kids never recover from their parents getting divorced.
Mhm.
So I feel like at some point, this is not my thoughts. I'm just giving a different perspective. Sometimes you gotta thug it out till they 18. Then once they gone, hey man, it's over with.
No,
Nah,
because
because
even when they hit
your
18,
life is
they're
over.
still gonna be they're still gonna be distraught. You think they just
Right.
because they left the house or went to college? No, they're still like my mom and dad got a divorce,
But
literally.
Right.
at that point, you grown, don't give a hell no more. So go ahead and you been the cuz.
Yeah, but I mean, you just said like their whole life can
You're
be
right.
16 to 18. That's a 2 year difference. That's it. There's really,
I
I
mean, but
mean,
at 18, they ain't really thinking about you no more. They're like, yeah, whatever. Dog.
And I feel like Pete, I feel like the kids are only distraught when the parents are really good at hiding what's going on.
hmm
Right? They're distraught because I ain't never seen my parents argue. What the fuck you mean they getting divorced? Like,
right,
I ain't never seen,
right.
like, we go on family vacations, they all love each other. Everybody comes to my house. Right? I never seen the downfall. So I feel like that becomes the reason why they're so distraught and why it takes such a toll on them. But like when you see shoot, nigga wasn't never there, or you see they arguing left and right, like don't wait till them kids 16, you know, thinking that, oh yeah, now they old enough, now I can go ahead and get round.
hmm
Man, please. Cause then when you had a heart to heart, with your kid, and then you realize that they think you was foolish, you should have left when they was 7,
Right.
right. Now you
I think it's always better to go when Listen, when it's time for you to go, go. When it's time for
Yeah,
that's all I can say. When it's
yeah,
time, when the time is the time. But if you're staying like, oh yeah, I'm gonna stay until they turn 18, don't do that. That kid think you are the biggest liar of ever. They don't
yeah.
believe nothing that comes out of your mouth anymore. And now how
Right,
are you gonna help your kid navigate through life when they don't believe nothing that you're saying?
right. Like, and you ain't even teach them how to navigate hard situations.
Right,
Right? It's like
right.
that. I feel like you shouldn't put your kid. You shouldn't put your kids in your situation, but your kids should, like, good and bad. Your kids should be able to see healthy conflict resolution. They should be able to see. Not all situations are gonna be good situations. Like,
Mhm.
so when if that time comes and y'all do unfortunately get a divorce, they understand, like, hey, even though people just don't work all the time. Like, I feel like that should be an understanding that most people get when they're young. Like, hey,
Mhm.
like, people don't understand, and I feel like that at parents should see, like, I feel like you should teach that when kids start going through middle school, when they start get that first heartbreak, when they start doing stuff like that. Like, hey, look, this is the time where you understand, like, yeah, that shit hurt, but not everybody is forever. Like, not everybody, is here today, forever, and tomorrow. Like, even us, shit, life happens where things might happen. Like, I feel like you prepare your kids, you won't have these issues. Don't hide. Don't tell John at 13, to go in the room for y'all to argue like he can't hear y'all. Like, just don't argue. Have a better conversation.
Right.
Like, so don't stay cause of them kids, man. And like I say, you gonna wait 18 years. Now you
18
almost
years
in
of your
your now you
example.
almost in your 60s,
Hmm.
right? Let's say if y'all did, now you're in your 60s, if not older, talking about hitting the scene again,
60s.
or
Wait, 60s with your kid 18 is crazy word.
well, I mean,
Just because
well,
you was a little floozy don't mean everybody else
No, but
was.
how old you about to be?
hold on. I'm saying that's old.
So
I guess
I
that's
would
old.
say
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I'm just wondering.
Even 50. Like,
Not a
even
floozy is crazy word.
even 50. Like, you don't want to be in that. Like, it's crazy out here. Like, I know.
You just don't want to waste your life away with somebody
Correct.
that's not your person.
Correct. Knowing you've been wanting to leave for 18 years. Like, for you
Mhm.
to want to leave for 18 years, wait till your kid grow up, then be like, ooh, yeah, now I can really start hitting the scene. Ma'am, if
Listen,
ma'am,
go sit down.
if you don't fix it with your husband, yeah,
If
like,
you don't go
lady,
get that AARP card and go hit up the store with your husband, right?
for real.
She said
Y'all better go try to hit bingo together. You talking
she
about you
said she
Right,
trying
want
to,
her a little
right,
young tenderoni.
right.
What you mean?
like, yeah, like, don't do that. Like, you only get one life to live, right? And the ultimately thing is, the bad part about it is, it's you got to make the decisions that are best for you. And sometimes what's best for you is not going to be what's best for your partner, not what's best for your kids. And you got to be able to make those hard decisions. And for one, you got to be okay with them not being okay with the decision you make.
Right.
Like, yeah, my kid, like, of course. Oh, mom and daddy. Oh, hey. Like, not on, he don't understand, but as your kids older, like, yeah, they understand shit didn't happen. It ain't wrong. You know, we love you still. Like, hey, things don't always work. Best made plans sometimes fall through.
You
So
finally see how crazy your mama is, but we
Oh,
wouldn't go there.
wow. Okay.
gee, hopefully not. Hopefully not. Hopefully I can be cordial. We don't want no flat tires, no
Listen,
busted
time is not on
windows.
our side, and I think people forget about it. They forget
Right.
that time is not on our side. Like we let so much time go by. That's like when we were talking about the problem situation. You got a problem with somebody, your relationship has a problem, but you keep waiting and waiting and waiting. You could
A
be
whole
gone
year.
next week, and now you angry
All right.
because you keep falling in the toilet at nighttime because he keep leaving the toilet seat up. Do you see what I'm saying? Like have the
All right.
conversation now.
Please.
Have the
Yeah.
conversation now. You don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow or the next day.
Say the tough thing.
Right.
Yeah. And most of the
Right.
time, it ain't. Most of the time, it's never as tough as you think it is. Like, you've made it bigger than what it is in your brain.
Overthinking.
And then once you say it, they be like, "Oh,
That's
that's
it.
my bad. I got you." Then you
Mhm.
never have to say it again. It's
Right.
like, soon as
And
you
even if it
said,
is hard, okay,
all right,
well,
yeah, we'll
everybody
work
got
on
their
it.
own opinion. It is what it is. I mean, we can have the conversation and move forward. But yeah,
Correct. But
time is
don't.
not on our side. Just please understand that there's so much things going on in this world right now, and being with a person that makes you happy, you feel safe with, all the things, right? If that's what you choose to do,
All right.
that's what that's the way you choose. Not
Yeah.
somebody who about to make your life hard. You angry every single day. You
Mm-hmm.
can't stand them. You roll your
Yeah.
eyes. Yeah,
Like I said, at the end of the day, it's your life. Make the decision what you feel is gonna be best for you, and if it's not, if you make the wrong decision, live with the decision you make. You know, because sometimes you choose wrong, but that's part of life. You just keep rocking and rolling.
right.
Don't wait 18 years to leave and think you finna have your boots on the ground.
Nah, them boots is gone. They
Uh,
they they tied.
I'm telling
They
you,
tied.
I'm telling you, yeah, I'm telling you, I'm
Them
telling
boots
you,
is tired.
it's a
It's time for you to
it's
sit
a
down at
crazy
that
world.
point.
It's a crazy world out here. You know,
Yeah.
it's a crazy. Hey, you're gonna be mad when Tyrone leave that $40 on the counter and get up out of there. I thought we was nah, nah.
Not the $40 is crazy.
Out of there. I thought we was hey. You thought wrong.
He said the $40 is crazy.
Hey, on the dresser, I left it on the dresser for you. We ain't gonna get breakfast. You can get what
Mm-mm.
you want. You can get what you want. I'll holler at you.
He said you get whatever you want with this $40.
Right. What you do is on you. You can save it. You can spend it all at
Oh
one
my
place.
gosh. You
Hey,
go get that breakfast you wanted,
I'm telling you, you can
live it
get
up.
two on. Hey,
You
live
can
it
have
up.
whatever you like.
Live it
Listen,
up. Live it up.
I
For real.
can't.
You can even take a picture. You can even take a picture of me and post your phone up and have
That's
breakfast.
crazy. It's a picture. You not
Yeah.
gonna do a FaceTime?
Hey,
He said a
mo-
picture.
moving, grooving, vibing, sliding. That money is there, and I am. What I'm saying, it ain't.
How
It's a
many
crazy
forty
world like
dollars
this,
Mr. Tyrone spending?
huh?
How many times he spending this $40?
I'm saying it's a crazy world like this. So hey, just don't be out there to find out. Leave when you ready to leave, so you can find a person that's gonna love you the right way. So you don't have to be out there figuring out
I'm
how
not
much
figuring out
you know.
nothing.
You know.
I don't.
Hey, listen to any mothers out there with 18-year-olds who just figured it out. I got the 40 if you need it. That's all
That's
I'm saying.
crazy.
I got the 40.
Hey,
That's all I'm saying. So you just figured it
he said
out.
you hey just figured it
Hey, I got
out.
the 40 for you,
He said,
And I tip
uh,
good.
hey, he said if you need a water, if you testing the waters and you need some
Yeah.
waters to test in,
Listen,
um, you know, hey,
he said,
right, right, right. Uh,
I am
I volunteer as tribute, like
I'm willing and able, you know.
correct, correct.
But I'm just playing devil's advocate, because
Yeah,
I seen a lot of
it's
stories like that where kids kind of just lose their crap when their parents get divorced. Like they don't really know how to handle life. I'd be like,
yeah. I
I
just
don't
feel like
know.
that's a parenting moment, right? At that moment, it's a late parenting moment, but it's a parenting moment you still get to have. You still get to have that parenting moment. Like, hey, look, I know this sucks right now because you thought, you know, you thought something different, but now shit, look at it this way. Now you got two Christmas, now you got two houses to go to, now you got two holidays, two birthdays. Shit. Hey, you got to find the bright side of it because it's our life, and you're gonna have your life to live. So,
And
you
then
know,
eventually you get over your parents not being together. Cause it comes to a point where it's like,
yeah.
oh, I'm
all
cool
right,
with it. Like,
all right. And they could have been over it a long time ago.
yeah,
So don't wait.
yeah. Cause I
Yeah.
definitely. Anyway, we gonna talk about that. But man, listen, we gonna talk about that's neither here nor there.
Hey, I mean, because like you say, you can be like me, man. Sometimes it's like I ain't even, I ain't even remember. Like I got pictures, like my mama and daddy together, like holding like when I was 2. But after that, shoot, it's that's all I remember. Like separation. My daddy got his, my mom got hers. Call my daddy if I need something. Hey,
He
so
said he got two of everything.
I'm telling you, like, you know, did you want that? Sometimes you want that. Sometimes you wish you had that. Yes, of course, but you understand that. Hey, look, and once you get grown, you figure out why, and then you go in that same little thing to figure out why you ain't. You know, but hey, you know,
Hey, life happens.
you
Life
figure it out.
happens.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you figure it out. You know,
yeah,
for yourself. So
yeah,
hey,
yeah. It just hit different when your child be like, "What, nigga? Cause she's a." I ain't gonna say it because it's Christian folk
right,
on here,
but remember, it's two
yeah,
sides of every story. So
it
you
is.
make
It
sure
is.
tell the truth, so you don't have to worry about it.
It
Listen,
is.
it's his truth, her truth, and the actual truth.
And the truth,
Right,
Which
right.
is
the
which is
truth.
which is my truth because
No.
there's
I'd be like, hey,
always that
look,
one
I was
hater
gonna
out
say
there.
I was gonna say
And,
it's always something missing from the story.
right,
Or it might not even be missing. It's just in your perspective, right?
correct, correct.
Right.
It's like what you remember.
she's a
What they,
whore.
hey,
Exactly. She
what they
said the
say here?
same
See, you
thing.
can't do that. Yeah, yeah. The
She
both of
said the
y'all saying
same
that.
thing.
Right. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, we ain't together. Yeah, your daddy ain't no good.
Oh, for
Papa
sure.
was a Rolling Stone, right?
That's for sure. That's exactly what he's gonna say.
But you showing up under
Crazy.
that stone, though, didn't you?
You
That's what
know.
I'm saying.
Crazy.
Stay under
So,
that stone.
Lord, gee,
Hey, she
Lord.
stay under that stone. But that's neither here nor there. But man, listen, this was a listen, y'all. Part 4 will be coming up, and that's gonna be in this. Okay, we got one more part. We got one more part, y'all, and then we're gonna be done with this one. This was fun. I actually enjoyed this. Miss Mary, you got any closing words for us on this lovely evening?
Um, don't stop choosing your partner.
I thought you would say, "Don't stop cheating." I feel like, Lord have mercy.
Dang,
Oh
that'd be
man,
crazy to say. That would have been I would just log off. Yeah.
right? You got
Don't
to
stop cheating.
just drop the mic. Yeah, that's what you got to do at that point.
That
Don't
was a
stop
good one, but
cheating.
no,
Oh,
don't
man.
stop choosing your partner. That's you know, that's it. That's all.
That's
And
real.
thank you for having me again.
What can we find you on the socials or the medias?
Mm-mm.
No. Okay, she said no.
that
Okay, all
ain't
right.
y'all. That ain't y'all business. That ain't y'all
Hey,
Yeah,
business.
all
yeah.
right. Hey, I tried, y'all. Hey, listen. Be the bell, my brother from another. Got any closing
Hey,
words for us this evening?
hey. Remember what you're not changing. You choosing.
Amen.
So
Amen.
hey, so don't sit there and wait 18 years talking about just today I done found to build the courage. All right.
But if you
You
do, I
better-
got the 40 for you, sweetheart.
it's on the hey,
I
you
got the
know,
40.
You said Mr. Tyrone got a lot
like
of 40s.
a lot of
Hey,
40s.
a
I'm
lot of
telling you, a lot of
40s.
40s. Yeah, I got the money for the what that Mexican say? Yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about. All
150s.
right. But hey,
Count the green.
hey,
Get in
I'm telling you.
between.
But yeah,
Well,
y'all
well,
stay
a
safe
lot of
out.
stories.
Stay safe out there, man. It is crazy out there, man. Please tell your partner the moment you start feeling crazy. Don't hold it in. You know, communication is always the best. So, hey,
For sure, for sure. Once again, I would like to thank Miss Mary and Be the Bell for coming through on this lovely evening. Um, just a quick recap of what we talked about. We just talked about couples don't fall out of love, roommate phase, and we're standing together for the kids. Hey, listen, man, we have one more segment of this, and we'll be done. Listen, I thoroughly enjoyed it. Nice little topic to get everybody's perspective on something that we go through in our relationships, whether it's now or in the past. It's like you deal with these situations, and it's nice just to get a different perspective. Because even on last week, bruh said something that I had never thought about in the 50-50 situation. He said, I think about it to this day. He was like, you have to meet them at their 50, and like that just stick with me because it's like I never thought of it that way. Like you literally have to meet somebody at their 50, and it's like, man, I don't know. It just stuck with me because I ain't never think of it like that. So that's why we have these conversations so we can get different perspectives on life situations. Uh, This, unless something happened that I don't know about, y'all won't see our face until August. So y'all will hear our voice, but y'all won't see our face. But you ain't see my face anyway. So I
I would
guess we
say,
don't
yeah,
matter.
nigga been MIA for like 10 years.
Yeah,
Talk
but
about
you
seeing
So
know,
his
badly want
face.
to be Batman over
All
there in the
right.
darkness. Relax.
it's always that one nigga that hate on you, right? Always
I'm
that one.
just saying.
It's always that one.
I am. Say it. Say it. I am Batman. Say it.
I am Batman. But no, this will be our unless something happen. This will be our last live till August. So, but be on the lookout for the pods. We will be dropping those. And we will be dropping part 4 in a couple weeks. So be on the lookout for that. Not this Sunday, but the following Sunday, part 4 will come out. Da, 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 da. Yeah, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. This is Different Perspective TV on YouTube. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Go over to Twitch, Different Perspectives 20. Make an account, follow us over there because we'll be doing our verses and also more live streams over there because you can actually get away with more on Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll be doing more over there. Be on the lookout for our announcement of our next verses, which will be on Twitch. So make sure you make a Twitch account, follow us over there. Follow us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify at Different Perspectives, or wherever you get your podcasts. Listen, it is
Next
now
time
July.
we're gonna have here. He gonna say
Oh
that
yeah,
he's gonna bing, and we're gonna bing, and I'm gonna do over here, and he's gonna just bing.
Yeah.
All that shit gonna pop up.
all that. Working on that. But
And if you
listen,
got Spotify, make sure you do the poll because I be doing the poll every time. You got Spotify? The poll.
yeah, do the poll on
Bingo.
Spotify. If you got Spotify. Cause I be asking questions and y'all.
I be the only one answering, and I win every time. It's my
And
opinion.
once
that
again, y'all don't like free money. Because on the
They-
last
yeah,
podcast,
they are.
he said, "Tell me my real name," and he gonna give you some money.
Yeah, the
And
money.
you know
for
what
you.
happened? Ain't nobody say nothing. But you know what? That's on y'all. Like today,
I ain't never hear that. I would have put his real name in there.
see, you was on the podcast, so you couldn't say it.
I came in late last week.
It don't matter. It don't matter. He said it late, so it don't
Oh.
matter. Yeah, but yeah, y'all gotta pay attention, man. We trying to give away money and things, and y'all just be like, "Oh, I don't want free money." Well, be too good then. Tell your kids the answer. We give them some money. It don't matter. Listen, we love the kids. Hey, listen, man. We're gonna bless somebody. If y'all can tell me what we talked about in our DM, we gonna no. You don't count. No, that was last week. That don't even count. That was last week. Don't even count. Don't even count. It don't count. That was last week.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
was last week.
nah.
Nah, that was last week. Don't even count. Hey, don't be put my. I gotta take this out. Got my government all.
See?
Let me
Why would
delete
you?
this. Yeah, delete that comment. They got my government all on the internet. Anyway, listen. I know back to school about to happen, and y'all won't see us in the end. So if you got a kid, try to get y'all some money. Hop in our DMs on Instagram, and I'm gonna bless you. A little something for the kids for school, man.
I'm definitely gonna tell my kid to get over there.
This man, y'all heard him. He said he buying school shoes for the kids.
Oh no, I ain't say
I
that.
thought he
No.
He said backpacks for the kids.
All right.
School supplies, all the
Kid-
school
kid-
supplies.
All
for the
school
kids.
supplies.
Kids.
Send your list. Send your school list.
Right. Them kids gonna
Over there to the socials. Right? That's what said DM.
they finna come out with some Walmart classics talking about some school shoes.
I mean, hey, they look just like the real ones.
Hey, listen, as long as they cool with the Walmart classes, we good to go. But yeah, man.
I'm saying maybe. I mean, but maybe not no closing up. But I know teachers do be stressing though. If you do send like if you do get like a elementary school kid, middle school kid that do get school supplies, like all BS aside, because I know that shit get crazy. You know, Be the Bell will help with school supplies though. Like, you know, I ain't trying to. I ain't doing no shoes, none of that. But pencils, notebooks, pens. If you need it for sure, we look up.
Drop it in our on our Instagram and our DM, and we got you, man.
I was gonna say we're gonna see Be the Bear at all the little spots, picking up all the.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
Hey, Be the Bear gonna be at every single one of them back to school things. I
Hey,
just gotta get the kids to
I
school
gotta
supplies.
hit the kid. I'm telling you,
Hey,
He
and
said, "Be the bear, got you. I got it right here."
I am telling you, right? Hey,
I'm
I got the
sorry, I could not
backpack.
keep it to myself.
I'm at all the. How many you need, sir? I got 4 kids.
Right,
right.
I got
every
four. At
stop.
4 kids. I got 4. Sir, you sure? Yeah, I do.
I do. Actually, I got
I do.
They
7.
just couldn't make it out here this time.
Uh-huh.
I said I drive a two-door Miata. You think I can put all 7 in there, sir? I would have to make 7 different trips. Let me go ahead and get what I got to get and get up out of here, sir.
You said he got a Miata.
Two-door Miata.
2 though.
A two-door Miata. Ain't fit nobody but me in there. Listen. That's it. Me and them lies won't fit in there. That's it.
Oh man.
But nah, seriously,
What?
if you got kids, man, if you need help or whatever, just drop them our DMs. We'll definitely bless you with that for school. I know back to school is ahead
Right.
of time and it's soon. So hey, just drop us and we'll definitely bless y'all with that. You was gonna say something, Miss Mayor, before I finish?
It was about to be a joke. I'm good.
Oh, okay.
I ain't got nothing else.
Okay. Listen, tomorrow's not promised. Send that text, man. Tell somebody you love them and leave it at that. You ain't got to expound on it. Just say I love you and keep it pushing. Use that PTO, FMLA, short
All
term,
of
long
it.
term. Go negative, man.
All of it.
Tomorrow's definitely not promised. Like I said, y'all, y'all will not see our lovely faces till August. So we're gonna miss you, but you will definitely hear our voices. Unless y'all be like, hey, where y'all at? And I'll be like, we make something shake. But until then, listen, we had to do a little rearranging of the schedule, but we will miss y'all as y'all will miss us. Live life and don't let life live you, man. Because them kids, and don't wait till they're 18.
Please.
Because them niggas are selfish and they gonna leave you anyway. But
And they supposed to. They supposed to
That's
leave
how
your
it's
ass.
right.
Yeah. Find your person and y'all rock out. You know?
they set it up. But listen, man. Until next time, y'all. Peace. I don't know how to do this. Lord have mercy. I'm about to have Mac and old. Please. Y'all don't talk about it.
Yeah. 3 mics. Yeah. Yeah. Hey. 3 mics. 4 minds. 1 room. 1 time. Yeah. Pull up, pockets live in effect. 3 brothers at the table, at a queen of the set. Mr. No Heart, yeah, he talking from the soul. Breaking down the feelings that you never let show. Be the bear, big calm, big care, big truth. Lay back, but he roar when he speak for the youth. Good guy sliding, see the world kinda sideways. Turn a hard day into a laugh, that's his way. Miss Triple R in the cut, that's the coast. Real raw, real ready when it's time to go close. Different angles on the same old stress. We don't argue for the win.